It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
Every year, February plays host to the big game, but in Mercer County, February is all about high school hoops and making it to what many call the arena. Live from the Cure Insurance Arena, it's the Mercer County Tournament Boys and Girls Semifinals. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Nick Gallagher, my name is Mike Warren. So happy you could join us for a day filled with some of the best basketball right here in the capital of the Garden State. It's been 5 years to the day since the first and only meeting between the Pennington Lady Redhawks and the Rams of Hightstown. Led by Coach Jenna Marcus, the number 2 Rams seek their first Mercer County Tournament Finals appearance in 35 years. Having played in this arena a year ago, Nick Gallagher, this Rams squad knows what it takes to block out the distractions and play their game.
Well, Mike, it's been a year in the making for this Hightstown Rams team, as they were in this exact game last year against the Notre Dame Irish, coming up just short, losing 53-41. But it was a long, well-awaited patience and year of frustration for them, and you want to avenge that game from last year and definitely have a chance to do it today against the Pennington Redhawks.
We mentioned them playing in this arena a year ago, and Coach Jenna Marcus mentioned to us in the press release beforehand that they know what it's like playing in this arena. Last year, a little intimidated by the circumstances, by the atmosphere. This year, they know what they need to do in order to block out those distractions and earn a win. 35 years it's been since they've played in a finals, and she's very confident in her squad's ability, a whole lot of experience, and a 1,000-point score on both of these teams here today, and we definitely have a great one in store here on the WBCB Sports Network, to say the least, Nick.
Yeah, let's look at the Rams here for starters. They got Kayla Glasser-Hyman leading them in scoring this year, coming in at about 17.5 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. She is their captain. She is the engine that keeps them running, Mike. And if it's going to be Hightstown's year this year to get over that hump, unfortunately came up a little short last year. It's going to be all on her to do so. But looking at the other side, it's not an easy task, as you got Morgan Matthews on the other end for this Pennington squad, and she's coming in this year averaging almost 15 points per game for herself, and it's a tall order for her. Only a junior, Mike, but already over that 1,000-point scoring mark.
And for Hightstown, they've outscored opponents by a combined 63 points in their last 2 games. We mentioned it's been exactly 5 years to the date since these teams have met. 47-27 was the final score in favor of Pennington. Nick, how does Hightstown avenge that game here today?
Well, they got to get off to a fast start, and you really have to play defense, but you're going to have to be really selective who you play defense for, because it's not just Morgan Matthews to keep that engine running. It's Izzy Augustine as well, who comes in averaging about 13 points per game. She injured herself last year in this matchup, sophomore, so she's going to definitely try to avenge getting injured and come back stronger than ever in this game. And it's going to be up to her and Matthews to get the Pennington school off to a quick start here if they're trying to get themselves into the tournament final.
Talked a little bit about Pennington and their threats scoring-wise. In terms of Hightstown, history could be made here tonight for Hightstown. Kyla Glasser-Hyman, 11 points away from being the second leading scorer in Hightstown high school history for the boys or girls programs. She scored 1,000 career points in this building last year. What are the emotions you think going through her mind heading into this game here tonight, knowing that just 11 points away from making history for her school, for this program, for both programs?
Well, I think she's going to get it pretty much, I would say, in the first half, just the way she's scoring the ball this year. There's no doubt in my mind she's going to get it. But I'm sure she's not, if you ask her, and we didn't get a chance to talk to her, I'm sure that's not the only thing on her mind. You know, she's a team player. She's going to put her teammates ahead in any of that conversation and give credit to them for putting her in that position. Even a year ago and even a year later, to get her and her teammates back in this same position. So it's really going to be interesting to see how she does it. And her teammate, Abby Miser, just needs 13 points herself to reach that 800 mark, and she is also a junior. So she is looking to reach a milestone for herself today. So a lot of milestones, a lot of storylines in this one, Mike. Should be a great game.
Today's game on WBCB is brought to you by the New Jersey Education Association, the Capital Health System. the Revere Restaurant, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Team Toyota, the Trentonian, and this is the Trentonian pregame show, the Italian People's Bakery, Hyundai of Trenton, and Mako of Ewing, all proud to sponsor today's game here on WBCB. We're excited. You've heard of March Madness, Nick Gallagher. Well, I like to call this the February Frenzy because everybody in Mercer County wants to get to this game. I was fortunate enough to be on the call for Hamilton West against Robbinsville, a real thriller down to the wire at Robbinsville in the first round. Haas Cannon was our player of the game in that one, the Italian People's Bakery player of the game. And he said that we talked all season long about getting back to the arena. It's such a goal for all of these kids to get to this point. So many great basketball players have played on this floor. LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony, just to name a couple of them. What do you think it means to these kids for the first time, some of them, getting to play here in such a big arena and a great environment for basketball?
Well, Mike, it's really a great experience, and get to do it not only one time in your career, you would definitely cherish and take that away, but to get to do it back-to-back years, at least for these two programs, has to be really special to do. It's not easy to do. You have to play really well, really consistent. You're coached well. All the sacrifice you make during the season between school, your social life, and your basketball life, it's a lot to balance and maintain to really keep that energy and that same motivation. But just to be in this environment and arena, again, not too many girls and even boys come in here over their 4-year high school career and get to play here. So whenever you get a chance to set floor right here on the Cure Insurance Arena, it's a really special moment.
Another player worth noting in this contest tonight for Hightstown is Abby Mizier. She is a junior and going to eventually get to 1,000 points. Her coach truly believes. Over 800 points scored here, and going to be one of the leading rebounders in program history, getting it done on both sides of the floor on the glass tonight. Definitely a player to watch here for Hightstown this season. Yeah,
Abby actually just in the first round matchup against the win against Robbinsville, Hightstown, she scored 12 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks. So she's going to be down low trying to guard Matthews, and she was last year, and then Matthews kind of had her way, so definitely Abby wants to avenge that and kind of guard her, and just to see what Matthews does to respond to the Hightstown defense early on down low. Is she going to drive and just continue to be aggressive as she's been all year? 1,000-point score doesn't come very easy in this day and age in this program, so to have that matchup, it's going to be really special to see if Abby can contain Morgan down low and around the perimeter tonight.
The Rams 6-0 in CVC Colonial play this season and looking to get to their first Mercer County Tournament Championship in 35 years. The Pennington Redhawks trying to prevent that from happening, led by Morgan Matthews and Izzy Augustine. They can really score in bunches. Last year, Morgan Matthews scoring 16 points against a very tough Ewing team. It doesn't get any easier tonight, facing another one of the best teams in the state of New Jersey here in the Hightstown Rams. What does Morgan Matthews have to do tonight to lead her team to a victory?
Well, you wanted to see how she plays early on. If she comes out and kind of just sees what the defense is doing to her, is she going to come out aggressive and just drive? Is she going to just settle for jump shots and just get her teammates open too? Is just as important. I know she will get her own points tonight for sure. But to kind of see what Hightstown throws at her, because you just don't know how they're going to come out to her, see what they do, and then kind of adjust from there. And it's going to be a game of adjustments, Mike. Who's going to adjust first? Who's going to make the right adjustments at the right time? And who really has the aggressive tone and sets it early on?
A trip to the Mercer County Tournament Finals on the line. It's the Rams and the Redhawks. Jump ball and starting lineups when we return. You're watching Mercer County Tournament Basketball here on the WBCB Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
The Gator, Jerry Blavitt, inviting you to come on by and experience true traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You're always welcome at the restaurant. It's like stepping back in time. You feel like you're dining in South Philadelphia or in New York's Little Italy restaurant. You can start the meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. You choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood, steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The restaurant is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private rooms are available for special affairs, plus we do catering. Remember, the Revere Restaurant, 609-882-6365. Again, that's 609-882-6365. Come on home and experience the true taste of Italy at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Your vehicle is in good hands at Haldeman Collision, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They do it all at Haldeman Collision. Minor dents and dings, bumpers, windshields, major body, and frame damage. Free estimates, 24-hour towing, most insurance accepted, and loaners available. Haldeman Collision works with all makes and models. They'll go out of their way to getting your car back in brand new condition. Haldeman Collision, conveniently located 20 minutes from Langhorne, Princeton, Ewing on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. 1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey.
This is Angelo Onnerfree, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
It's a new year at Team Toyota, and we're still here for you. With new Toyota models arriving weekly with no markups above MSRP. And with selection. With over 200 certified Toyotas and used cars for every budget, you can drive one home today. And with service. Check out our seasonal specials that will save you time and money. So Happy New Year. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills, or at teamtoyota.net.
Great Craig Owens on the toss.
We welcome you back to Cure Insurance Arena. It's the Pennington Redhawks and the Rams of Hightstown High School joining us now here in the broadcast booth. head coach of the boys program at Hightstown, Don DeLeo. Don, thanks so much for taking the time. Looking forward to this one tonight and looking forward to your analysis as always.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Alongside Nick Gallagher and Don DeLeo, my name is Mike Warren. Excited to be with you here from Cure Insurance Arena in the capital of the Garden State. Jumping center, Penelope Sworn. For Hightstown and Gabby Hall for Pennington. Ball is up and won by Hightstown. Quick ahead pass from Glasser-Hyman, tipped out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Hightstown underneath their own basket to start.
Nifty little tip play there by the Rams.
Inbound pass inside to Mercer. She's trapped quick. Corner look, triple on the way. Rims out. Ball's loose, brought in by Mercer. Her second chance, give it to her. Mercer gets the scoring underway here from Cure Insurance Arena. Rams 2, Pennington nothing.
Expect to see the big man on the glass all night long.
Mercer a force inside. She's done a great job on the glass. Both sides the leading rebounder for this team. Other side, here come the Red Hawks. Corner look, middle. And Matthews can't handle the pass that time. It goes awry and back with the Rams. Here's Glasser-Hyman. The Hightstown boys have made their way here to support their counterpart and their other team here in the basketball program at Hightstown. Last touch by Pennington. It's going to stay with Hightstown as Mercer, and Don, you got to appreciate that. Your boys showing out in full force.
Hey, man, listen, we all are Ramily, as we say at Hightstown, right? That's why we're here.
I like it.
We're part of the herd.
Another triple on the way. That one deflected. Glasser-Hyman comes away with it. Another opportunity here for Hightstown.
It's a new
Trapped
year
in the corner,
at Team
kick
Toyota,
out.
and we're still here for you. With new Toyota
By
models
Michaela
arriving
Rodriguez.
with no markups above them.
We saw there early on, Kyla, is already getting double teamed as soon as she touches the basketball. See if they keep up the high pressure defense from Pennington.
Glasser-Hyman gets a high ball screen. Euro step inside, puts it off the glass and in. 4-0 Hightstown. This is Rodriguez trying to find Augustine for a triple. She steps into one and hits. Big response there for Pennington as they cut the deficit to 1. 6:25 and counting to go first quarter. Here's Glasser-Hyman. Tries to get it in the high post to Mercer. It's deflected out. Mercer battling for it. She gets it back. Corner, triple. No, it's a pass inside. Last touch by Pennington. Again, another inbounds play under their own basket for Hightstown.
You know, Mike, it's interesting to see that both teams have really relied on the outside shots right now in the arena. As we all know, that's a very tough
Oh, what a
shot to
play.
make.
Don, Glasser-Hyman just threw it right off the rear end of a Pennington defender. Got it back for herself and kissed it off the glass for 2. You remember the movie Like Mike?
I do.
Yeah, from that, just taking it right from that. As a triple response on the other side, we're all knotted up at 6. A little bit of everything to start here from Cure Insurance Arena.
They're pulling out all the stops tonight.
Rodriguez has all 6 for Pennington. It's a corner look, wide open. It's a long 2 on the way. No. Brought in by Rodriguez. Triple on the way. No. Brought in. Still loose. Matthews saves it. Redhawks with another possession. It's Augustine this time. 3 on the way. And good again. Rodriguez is on fire to start. Michaela Rodriguez, she's got all 9 for Pennington.
It might be in Hightstown's best interest to pick her up.
I'd say so. She can't miss to start. Corner. Another look. Back inside. It's Mercer, low block. Across to Sworn. Puts it up. Count the basket and 1 more.
Great job by Penelope to absorb the contact and finish for the old-fashioned three-point play.
High to low go the Rams that time. An old-fashioned and 1. Or an old-fashioned three-point play. An and 1 opportunity here for Sworn. 5 minutes to go first quarter. Can't get the shooter's touch that time. Big-time rebound brought in for Pennington. This is Morgan Matthews. 1,000-point scorer, averaging 20 points per game for Pennington. 17-footer on the way, you betcha.
Like, I'm impressed with the amount of outside shots both teams already have begun to make, with the perception of the backboard, with the open space.
Yeah, both of these teams don't play in an arena typically, and that's one of the things that often gets brought up is the depth perception, shooting on a bigger floor like this. Timeout taken early on here as Pennington wanting to talk some things over. They're on top all of a sudden, 11-8, coming back from an early deficit. And don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Well, Nick Gallagher, Don just alluded to it. The shooting has been impressive to this point. The spacing as well. I mentioned it's a little bit of a bigger floor, but Pennington, this seems to be their identity. Spacing, shooting, getting the open spots on the floor, and just letting it fly.
Yeah, they like to just keep the ball moving at all, keep the Rams off balance there on the defensive end, making them switch a lot of their defensive scheme up and keeping them off balance.
Jumper on the way from Benitez. That won't go. Battled for and brought in by Claire King. She gives it up to Rodriguez, and here come the Redhawks. Up by 3, trying to build on that advantage. King well beyond the arc. High post feed. Back out to King. Here's Rodriguez, gets a screen from Hall. Looking for Matthews. They finally find her. She'll step in, float it with the right on the left. You bet.
Tough finish over Abby Miser.
The Redhawks' leading scorer gets going. It's a 5-point advantage now for Pennington. Here's Glasser-Hyman. Benitez in the left corner. She's open. They don't find her, and a foul is called. Reaching in that time, it's Michaela Rodriguez.
As expected, Pennington's gone to a little bit of a zone defense here to hopefully slow down Kyla, keep her out of the paint.
And Kyla's done a great job this season. Mentioned she's 9 points shy, no, 7 points shy now of being the second leading scorer in both programs' history. Driving, Benitez putting it up with the right. It won't go. Miser with a second chance opportunity. It will go. How do you stop her on the inside?
Got to find a way to put a body on her. Do your work early.
Pennington up by 3 now after the Miser 2. Here's Augustine. She'll step into a triple. Stepping back into a triple, I should say. She'll get it back. Thought about another one. Here's King. Driving, has the step, kick out. Rodriguez, why not another? No. Benitez with a board. Here come the Rams. They don't have numbers. She'll pull it out. Benitez gets it back. Looking for Sworn, stolen by Matthews. Here come the Redhawks with numbers. Beautiful bounce pass inside. It's Augustine fighting for it, and they'll pull it out. Izzy Augustine, corner, Rodriguez, another triple. No. Brought in by Miser. Here's Glasser-Hyman. Glasser-Hyman corner kick. A baseline drive on the way. Stolen. Hall with a steal, poked out by Miser. It's going to stay Pennington ball. 2:40 to go here in the first. Defense starting to pick up a little bit for both of these teams.
I think one point of emphasis for Pennington right now is they're making sure that the Rams can't get out in transition. That's when Kyla's at her best, when she's at full speed attacking the rim downhill.
Limited transition opportunities for either of these teams at this point. Pennington just having the most recent one, but unable to capitalize on it.
Which is very surprising with such the big of a floor it is, right?
This is Matthews, left side. Skip pass, corner, King. Looking for Hall on the low block. Miser's having none of it. Another batted ball. Out of bounds. It'll be a baseline inbound. This is Rodriguez for Pennington. Corner, King. Stepping in, floating, and hitting. Claire King gets on the board. Her first 2 of the night. Lead back up to 5 for Pennington. Redhawks come into today's contest at 18-4. A 3 on the way for Hightstown. It's short. That time, Caitlin Nagel looking for it. Transition opportunity. Izzy Augustine cashing in. She gets on the board. Pennington up by 7, their largest lead so far. Glasser-Hyman, two-man action, pulls up, elbow right side, won't go. Rebound, Sworn, kisses it off the glass, you bet.
I must say the Twin Towers of Hightstown tonight are really on the glass, and hopefully will continue.
That's been sort of their calling card to this point. Second chance opportunities for Hightstown. You can never go wrong with that. Claire King working the perimeter now. This is Rodriguez. She'll step into a dead-on three. Long off back iron. Rebound brought in by Sworn. Glasser-Hyman. Up ahead pass intended for Benitez. Tipped out of bounds by Augustine. It's going to stay Rams ball under their own basket.
After talking to Coach Marcus yesterday, kind of going into today, she talked about the fact that if they're going to play a little bit of zone, the best way we can beat that zone is to not let it set up. So they're looking again to push it on the break.
This will bring in Alina Kylo. Looking inside for Benitez. She's fighting for it. Gets it back. Floats it up. It's short. Brought in by King. Here comes Pennington. Transition. Pass. Corner. Augustine. Triple on the way. No. Brought in by Hightstown, and a foul is called.
Good rebound by the senior forward, Alina Kalo, who just came in the game.
Kalo drawing the foul that time. About 94 feet from her own basket.
We hate those fouls as coaches, just so you know.
Yeah, it gets brought up a lot of the time when you watch the NBA broadcast, the WNBA broadcast, the college broadcast. Those type of fouls just really do drive a coach crazy. And speaking with one here on WBCB, you hear it here firsthand, Coach, from a coach.
A lot of things bother us, and those are one of them.
Augustine can't cash in transition. Benitez with a rebound.
Missing uncontested layups as well.
That time, Pennington can't extend the lead. Here's Glasser-Hyman taking contact. Whistles are silent. Sworn fighting for it. Finds Miser. She goes up and in.
It's a great pass by Penelope as she falls down, hitting Miser for a two.
Great basketball IQ on display. The balance, the savvy, a whole bunch. Final seconds here, first quarter. Kylo out on Rodriguez. She likes the matchup. Gives it to Augustine and gets it back. High post look for Matthews. She'll pull up, fade away. It won't go, but Pennington will take a 3-point lead into quarter number 2. We'll take a quick break here from Cure Insurance Arena. It's the Mercer County Tournament on WBCB. Don't go anywhere.
The Gator, Jerry Blavitt, inviting you to come on by and experience true traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You're always welcome at the restaurant. I mean, it's like stepping back in time. You feel like you're dining in South Philadelphia or in New York's Little Italy restaurant. You can start the meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. You choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood, steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The restaurant is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private rooms are available for special affairs, plus we do catering. Remember, the Revere Restaurant, 609-882-6365. Again, that's 609-882-6365. Come on home and experience the true taste of Italy at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Who has a car inventory in Mercer and Bucks counties? The all-new Hyundai of Trenton has cars priced from $2,000 to $200,000 and everything in between. The all-new Hyundai models, pre-owned cars, SUVs from BMW, Audi, Cadillac, Ford, Chevy, and other models. Hyundai of Trenton has the inventory ready for immediate delivery. Hyundai of Trenton, the area's newest auto dealer, has cars in stock at 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township.
Thank you, Nick Gallagher. And, Nick, I got to ask you, a little bit of everything in the first quarter, up and down. As we head into quarter number 2, what's impressed you the most?
Well, really, I think the Pennington kind of getting out to a quick start. Michaela Rodriguez averaging 11 points, already had 9, so she got off to a quick start in the first quarter, but kind of cooled off a little bit. Morgan Matthews hasn't really gotten off to a complete start that she's wanted to, so surprising to see her get going. But credit to Hightstown's defense on that one. We'll see how they adjust and go forward here in the second quarter.
3-point advantage for Pennington. They'll start with the ball in quarter number 2. Here's Rodriguez. Gets it to Morgan Matthews. She had 2 in the first. Looking to build on that. 20 points per game for Matthews. Over to Claire King. Back out to Rodriguez. Glasser-Hyman hounding her, trying to get a steal opportunity. This is Claire King. Now Matthews. Matthews will drive left side, put it up. She's blocked by Miser. Great defense that time from the Rams. Up ahead, it's Benitez inside. Miser, one dribble, up, no good. Sworn. No. Still loose. Pennington has it. It's Rodriguez. Here come the Redhawks. Rodriguez clearing the timeline. Into the right corner. Out to King. Low block. Hall. Met with a double team. Doesn't matter. Kicks baseline to Augustine. Last touched by Augustine, according to the baseline official.
Clear that a point of emphasis coming out of the first quarter break from the Rams was to pick up the pressure defensively. Make them uncomfortable.
And you can definitely see that intensity picking up here. Just a minute into quarter number 2. More hands on the basketball for the Hightstown defense. Kylo gets it in the left wing corner. Around. This is Benitez. Back to Kylo. Glasser-Hyman. Benitez looking inside for the low block. She'll drive and put it up. It won't go for her. Second chance from Sworn. That won't go either. A lid on the basket for the Rams that trip.
They're getting good shots, though. I mean, listen, they're getting the ball in the right spots. They're just falling off the rim.
Augustine gets a screen, lets it fly, and drills it. Izzy Augustine with 5.
She had 7 points in the 22 semifinal. Got injured in that one and is looking to stay in this one.
Glasser-Hyman gets to the middle of the floor, floats it up. That won't fall. Hall with a rebound for Pennington. Here comes Augustine, head full of steam into the front court. Right side. She'll set it up. Working it around. Backdoor cut to Augustine. Great pass inside, and that'll work just about every time. A beautiful feed from Anna Hakkinen.
Great timing and patience from the Pennington Redhawks, I apologize.
Benitez. She's fouled. Rodriguez will get called for the block. And that's Rodriguez's second foul. That's something to monitor for sure. Claire King will come in. Hall will come out. Rodriguez is going to stay in with those 2 fouls. 5:41 to go second quarter. 8-point advantage for Pennington. That's their largest lead of the night so far. Outside look. This is Benitez. Corner. Glasser-Hyman. Triple on the way. You bet.
They needed that one.
Big time hit from Kyla Glasser-Hyman. Hightstown down by 5. Rodriguez gets a screen. Drives. Right-hand floater short. Brought in by Sworn. Hightstown has it. She needs help. Gets it to Glasser-Hyman. Here come the Rams. Glasser-Hyman into the lane. Right hand won't go in. And a foul is called. It's going to stay with Hightstown. I believe they're going to get Rodriguez with this one too. Looked like they said 2-3. That's her 3rd foul if that's the case. Benitez the inbound for the Rams. Gets it into Sworn. She's left alone. Sworn's got 6, her first points of the quarter. Hightstown down by 3 again. The drive from Rodriguez. She's fouled. The roll won't go, but she does get a trip to the line for 2. Rodriguez with 9 in the first quarter, all from the land of Great Beyond. A chance at points 10 and 11 here. Good on the first. Hall will come back in. King will check out. It's a thin rotation, thin bench for Carmen Cook's team to this point.
I think that'll be a common theme for both teams today. I think in a game with this much magnitude, right, you know, a chance to play here in the final for Mercer County Championship, you know, you're going to play the 7-8 people that you've relied on all year long.
Right. Play the people that have gotten you to this point. It's a great point. Benitez, high-low they go to Glasser-Hyman. She's blocked. Matthews says no. Down low to Miser. Rams still have it. She's double-teamed. Goes up and in. You cannot stop Abby Miser. Give her 8.
Amazing to think that both of her and Penelope will be back next year as seniors.
Remarkable. Stolen. It's Kylo, the senior with some savvy defense. This is Glasser-Hyman, right wing. Benitez well beyond the three-point line. She works it around to Kylo, stepping in, down low block, look for Swarm. She steps in, can't go. Miser, second chance, she's hit, and she'll go to the line for two.
Great post entry by Alina Kalo there that led to a missed shot and an offensive rebound for the Rams.
Abby Miser, the highly touted junior forward, doing her damage early on for the Rams. Can't get the first one to go. Second one won't go either. It's batted out and brought in by the Redhawks. This is Augustine in transition. Left-hand dribble into the lane, puts it up and in. Augustine's got 7 in the quarter, 9 on the afternoon. Pennington back by 5. Glasser-Hyman, left-hand crossover, poked loose, still loose. Matthews has it, has an advantage up ahead. It's Augustine, fights off contact, and she'll go to the line for 2. It's been all Izzy Augustine offensively here for Pennington. She scored all but 2 points in the quarter for them. Nick, we were talking a little bit beforehand about her three-point shooting. And really, she's done the majority of her damage inside. She can't get the first free throw to fall that time.
Well, there will be some moments in this game where Izzy's going to be called upon to hit a big three to get them in the lead. And she was hot during warm-ups. We saw her drain a couple in a row, so don't be surprised she comes up clutch in the second half.
10 points for Izzy Augustine. Pennington by 6. 3:30 to go in the first half. Hightstown looking for their first trip to the Mercer County Tournament Finals in 35 years as they give the basketball back to Pennington.
I think right now the Rams have to work on a little bit better spacing against that zone defense from Pennington.
We've seen Glasser-Hyman, one of those players capable of hitting some outside shots for Hightstown. Maybe needing to call on somebody else to help her get some space as well through that zone defense, as you mentioned, Don. This is Morgan Matthews on the left wing. Glasser-Hyman all over, comes up with a steal. It's loose, still fighting for it. And it's a kick ball called against Pennington as the ref making a great call that time. Morgan Matthews doing everything in her power, trying to keep possession for the Red Hawks, but that time using her feet, not allowed.
Great call by Craig Owens there.
Kalo had it in the corner. She gets it back. She'll let it fly. It's short. Miser with a board. Second chance. You bet. You can't stop her. You really can't.
Biggest thing for the Rams against the zone is they can't turn it over. They've got to get shots to the rim so their twin towers can rebound it. No shots, no rebounds, no offensive rebounds, no scores.
Hakkinen working it around to Rodriguez. The advantage is 4 for Pennington. Another steal. It's Glasser-Hyman. Transition, puts it up. Too strong, but she's fouled.
It's a great job by the senior guard, finding contact, absorbing, and trying to finish for 2.
And Nick, we talked about this a little bit pregame. Both 1,000-point scorers for each of these programs, guarding one another. You're seeing them really picking up the intensity in the one-on-one matchups.
Yeah, you see Kyla really in the back last 2 possessions kind of meet Morgan at midcourt and kind of just be aggressive, get some hand swatting the ball, and she's able to come up with the last 2 steals there.
Matthews is going to take a seat. Claire King will come in for her. Glasser-Hyman 2 for 2 that time. And all of a sudden, Hightstown down by a field goal. Carmen Cook wants to talk some things over with the Red Hawks. Hightstown with a little bit of momentum, 2:30 to go here in the second quarter. And Don, you mentioned it, you want to see some of that spacing, but persistence paying off for Hightstown as they just continue defense leading to offense, second chance opportunities in the offensive side of the floor. And we mentioned it, Abby Miser, the junior, a force to this point.
For sure. Abby has been tremendous on the glass, being relentless, putting it back up. I want to talk about Kyle a little bit there, where right now things aren't going well for her offensively. She's not getting her open shots. She's not getting the open drive she usually has, but she's not letting that frustrate her. She's getting in the passing lane. She's getting out in transition now. She's finding other ways to help her team be successful with a 2-point deficit right here at the end of the first half.
And, Nick, what do you think Carmen Cook's trying to talk to his Red Hawk squad about right now during this timeout?
Well, you got 2.5 minutes to go, and right now Hightstown's fighting to get back in this one, maybe even take the lead here before the halftime break there. But Pennington's trying to get that slow them down a little bit. They see Hightstown's defense is picking up a little bit the last couple possessions here, and you want to remember Hightstown's got to be protective of the ball, watch for Kyla to kind of meet them at midcourt and try to get some steals, maybe some extra bodies even up in the midcourt to get some extra steals against Pennington. So got to keep your hands careful and protect the basketball. No costly turnovers here for Hightstown.
We've talked about this zone defense for Pennington to this point. They've done a pretty good job keeping Hightstown at arm's length, but now only down by 2. It seems like Hightstown has kind of found a little bit of a remedy to that spacing on the floor, or that lack thereof of the spacing. It's second chance opportunities and high percentage looks on the low block for both of their forwards. As we resume action here, 2:25 and counting, second quarter. It's Michaela Rodriguez clearing the timeline, dishing it ahead. This is Hakkinen. She gets it. Back to Rodriguez. Backdoor cut for Augustine. Stripped again. It's Glasser-Hyman. The defense on another level right now for the Rams. Here she comes, head full of steam, driving, putting it up, and in. We're knotted up at 27.
The senior guard is trying to will them to a victory.
So much at stake for the Hightstown Rams. History on the line in so many ways. Claire King in the right wing corner. She'll pull it out. Rodriguez wants a screen, gets it from King. She'll go left side instead. Poked out. It's Augustine. She needs help. Glasser-Hyman fighting through a screen. Hakkinen, she'll let it fly from 3. Rims out. Second chance for the Redhawks. Tied up. And it's a foul called.
Don't know about that one. Probably maybe been a jump ball there.
Kalo battling for it there. I thought the same thing as well, Don. Might have had the ball that time, but the officials maybe with a little bit better of a view than us up here. Corner look. This is Rodriguez. Foot on the line. It'll be a long 2. It won't go. Batted out. Kicked by Benitez. A great play. Here's Glasser-Hyman. Kyla clearing the timeline. Rodriguez on her. Right side. In the lane. Puts it up. No. Batted out. Mercer gets it. She'll go up. It won't go. Hall with a rebound and a foul call. Mercer.
Again, a foul 94 feet from the basket that really isn't going to do anything for us except put us at a deficit.
Fans and teams continuing to file in here to Cure Insurance Arena. The Tornadoes of Trenton High School, Hamilton West here. Notre Dame filing in as well.
The alma mater for you.
Correct. The game 1 underway here between Pennington and Hightstown. The Redhawks and Rams all knotted up. Rodriguez, corner look. King back to Hall inside. Beautiful feed for 2.
Just as I said, the Red Hawks were getting a little stagnant. They follow up with a nice little post feed.
Hall's got 4, her first points of the quarter. It's a 2-point advantage. They go to Mercer. The Rams turn around. Yes. Miser's got 12. 29's on the scoreboard. Final seconds of the first half. Redhawks have it. Rodriguez. 7 seconds. Corner. Claire King. A long 2 on the way. No. Rebound. Kalo. Final seconds. Last shot. It's short from Glasser-Hyman. And that will do it for half number 1 here for the girls' semifinals of the Mercer County Tournament. 29's on the scoreboard. What more could you ask for heading into halftime? Pennington 29, Hightstown 29. We'll tally up the numbers and let you hear from some of our sponsors. It's the Mercer County Tournament right here on WBCB. Don't go anywhere.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Your vehicle is in good hands at Haldeman Collision, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They do it all at Haldeman Collision. Minor dents and dings, bumpers, windshields, major body, and frame damage. Free estimates, 24-hour towing, most insurance accepted, and loaners available. Haldeman Collision works with all makes and models. They'll go out of their way to getting your car back in brand new condition. Haldeman Collision, conveniently located 20 minutes from Langhorne, Princeton, Ewing on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
This is Angelo Weiner, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey.
It's a new year at Team Toyota, and we're still here for you. With new Toyota models arriving weekly with no markups above MSRP, and with selection. With over 200 certified Toyotas and used cars for every budget, you can drive one home today. And with service. Check out our seasonal specials that will save you time and money. So Happy New Year. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills, or at teamtoyota.net.
The Gator, Jerry Blavitt, inviting you to come on by and experience true traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You're always welcome at the restaurant. I mean, it's like stepping back in time. You feel like you're dining in South Philadelphia or in New York's Little Italy restaurant. You can start the meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. You choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood, steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The restaurant is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private rooms are available for special affairs, plus we do catering. Remember, the Revere Restaurant, 609-882-6365. Again, that's 609-882-6365. Come on home and experience the true taste of Italy at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Your vehicle is in good hands at Haldeman Collision, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They do it all at Haldeman Collision. Minor dents and dings, bumpers, windshields, major body, and frame damage. Free estimates, 24-hour towing, most insurance accepted, and loaners available. Haldeman Collision works with all makes and models. They'll go out of their way to getting your car back in brand new condition. Haldeman Collision, conveniently located 20 minutes from Langhorne, Princeton, and Ewing on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
This is Angelo Honor, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey.
It's a new year at Team Toyota, and we're still here for you. With new Toyota models arriving weekly with no markups above MSRP. And with selection. With over 200 certified Toyotas and used cars for every budget, you can drive one home today. And with service. Check out our seasonal specials that will save you time and money. So Happy New Year. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills, or at teamtoyota.net.
The Gator, Jerry Blavitt, inviting you to come on by and experience true traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You're always welcome at the restaurant. I mean, it's like stepping back in time. You feel like you're dining in South Philadelphia or in New York's Little Italy restaurant. You can start the meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. You choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood, steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The restaurant is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private rooms are available for special affairs, plus we do catering. Remember, the Revere Restaurant, 609-882-6365. Again, that's 609-882-6365. Come on home and experience the true taste of Italy at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Welcome you back here to Cure Insurance Arena. It's the Mercer County Tournament girls semifinals between the Pennington Redhawks and the Rams of Hightstown High School. Let's take a look at the first half numbers as we take a look at individual scoring here for both of these teams. Izzy Augustine with 10 for Pennington. She leads them. Michaela Rodriguez, she has 11. Izzy Augustine with 10 right behind her. Morgan Matthews, a 20-point per game scorer, only with 2 in the first half. 2 for Claire King and 4 for Gabby Hall. You add that all up, that's 29. And then for Hightstown, Kyla Glasser-Hyman with 11 in the first half. Penelope Sworn with 6 and Abby Miser with 12. You add that all up, and that is 29. Locked up in the first half, going into half number 2. What more could you ask for here from Cure Insurance Arena alongside Nick Gallagher and Don DeLeo, head coach of the Hightstown boys varsity basketball team. Mike Warren here with you, proud to be with you this afternoon. A great day of basketball here from the Garden State. Turnaround jumper miss, second chance by Miser, brought in by Gabby Hall. And half number 2 underway.
Seems like the Rams have gone back to their old tricks from the first half, going inside to Penelope and Abby Miser.
Trying to use the size advantage of the Rams to this point. It's been effective. Second chance opportunities and high and low post looks all afternoon to this point. This is Rodriguez right side. She'll step in, kick, corner, King, 3 on the way. Yep.
Great basketball from the Redhawks there. Simple, get into the paint, driving kick, corner 3, bang.
A nice little bench celebration there from the Redhawks. I don't know if anybody saw that, but they all got down on the toboggan and started rowing.
Gotta love a good bench mob, Mike.
Right hand on the left side through contact for Kyla Glasser-Hyman is good. (32-31), Pennington by 1. Corner, King, inside, Matthews, up and under, move, give it to her. She's got 4. Pennington by 3.
Abby Miser just 2 points away from 800. We'll see if she gets it here.
Inside to Glasser-Hyman, turnaround, gets the roll. She's got 15, and she is the second all-time leading scorer in either program's history for Hightstown basketball.
Congratulations, Kyla. Too bad for you, Jamal Anderson.
Kick out to the wing. A foul is called before that. Glasser-Hyman picking up where she left off in the first half. Aggressive play, driving it inside, not afraid to finish through contact. Pennington with the advantage by 1. Corner, Rodriguez, her triple. No. Rebound by Matthews. Turnaround, puts it up, it's blocked. Sworn says no. Second chance, Miser says no.
Welcome to the block party.
Other side, Glasser-Hyman, a blocking foul on Rodriguez. That should be her 4th, according to my score sheet.
Therefore, they're going to leave her in for now.
Glasser-Hyman stepping in and kissing it off the glass. Give it to her. She's got 6 in the third, doing everything to give Hightstown the lead by 1. Rodriguez loses the dribble and gets it back. Driving, putting it up, blocked by Sworn again. Wing, it's King. No, rebound brought in by Hightstown. Nagel with the board. Glasser-Hyman taking her time. Hightstown by 1, trying to extend their lead. She'll go left side. Picks up her dribble around the free throw line. Pass batted out by Matthews. Last touched by Hightstown. Turnover will go back Pennington's way. And this one just has the feeling of an instant classic. Here from Cure Insurance Arena, third quarter. Hightstown by 1, 35-34. Augustine, a triple from dead on, no. Batted out, brought in by Hall. Second chance here for the Redhawks. King, 13-footer, no. Still loose. Benitez, a run-out opportunity. No numbers, doesn't matter. Puts it up and in.
Nice job by Izzy Benitez to get to 2 feet and finish through the contact on the break.
Redhawks other side. Rodriguez forcing the issue. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line for one more. Just as we catch our breath from the Benitez run out, Rodriguez on the other end with one of the more difficult three-point plays you'll see. Can't get the and one to go. Rebound by Sworn. Here comes Glasser-Hyman into the front court. Gets to the middle of the floor. Kick pass. Benitez, spin move. No. Second chance. Sworn. No. Still can't find the touch inside. Sworn struggling a bit of late. Glasser-Hyman, her floater. Off the back of the rim. Miser, another opportunity. The Rams, as persistent as it gets on the glass. A jump ball called, and it's going to go back with Pennington.
Both of these teams really want it, Mike.
1 point separating these teams. Hightstown with the advantage. Intensity picking up, physicality picking up a bit here. Rodriguez steps into a triple. No. Rebound by Glasser-Hyman. Kyla taking her time now, setting it up for Hightstown. A deep three on the way. You bet! She's going off in the third quarter. Kyla Glasser-Hyman.
I mean, are you surprised, Mike? Their best player wasn't going to come out firing in the second half.
She's played in this arena before, and wanting to avenge last year, she gets shoved off. It's an offensive foul. They're going to call it. Matthews tried to get free from Glasser-Hyman, and she sold it just enough to draw the foul, although not much selling to do there, as Matthews definitely extended the free hand that time. It's Hightstown by 4. Inside, low block. Benitez draws the foul. Or excuse me, she turns it over. She loses it out of bounds. Approaching the 3-minute mark here in quarter number 3. Hightstown behind their leading scorer. Up by 4, a response. Big time triple from Claire King. She's got 6 here in the third quarter. Pennington down by 1. Kyla Glasser-Hyman. Crossover left side. She'll drive it in, and she's fouled. A trip to the line for Kyla.
Great body control by the senior guard there. Attacking the rim downhill.
Filling up the stat sheet here in quarter number 3. Filling up the third quarter stat sheet specifically. Looking for points 10 and 11 here in the quarter. She's got 21. 21 of her team's 41. And 22 now. It's been all Glasser-Hyman here in the third quarter. Hightstown up by 3. Pennington can tie with a 3. King hit her last attempt, looking for the low block feed, doesn't get it into Hall. Back out, this is Rodriguez, high post. It's Matthews. Pivots, drives, puts it up with the right, off back rim and out. Glasser-Hyman gets it from Sworn. She'll slow it down. Glasser-Hyman, right-hand dribble. Inside to Miser, uses the body, can't get it to go. Brought in by Benitez, it's a jump ball called, and it's going to stay with Hightstown according to the possession arrow. Nagel to inbound for Hightstown. Corner, Glasser-Hyman lets it fly, it's a 3. No, Benitez aboard, puts it up and in. All 4 of her points coming here in the third. 2 minutes to go. Driving is King. Hall, 16-foot jumper, short. Rebound by King. Second chance for the Red Hawks. Left-hand dribble. Floats it up. Off the glass. Won't go. Nagel with a board. Has it poked out. Fighting for it. Body's at the floor. It's a jump ball. And that's going to stay with Pennington.
Game getting a little more physical, a little more aggressive now here in the second half. Mike, still only a 5-point game, but Hightstown feel like they really have a bigger lead than they really do.
Emotion starting to pick up. So much on the line for both of these teams. A trip to the Mercer County Tournament Finals. The first time in 35 years for Hightstown. Up by 5. And a timeout on the floor, 1:38 to go here. And don't forget, folks, the Italian People's Bakery, proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. You can visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that bread, homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Well, Nick Gallagher, we've seen a lot in this game so far, but Hightstown, led by Kyla Glasser-Hyman, up by 5 to this point, and the 1,000-point scorer, now the second all-time leading scorer. Couldn't get the words out there, sheesh. But she's just really pouring it in here in the third quarter.
She's determined, Mike. You could see how hungry she is, especially after going through last season, coming up short in that game. Just to be back on this floor for her today is really special, and you could tell how hungry and how aggressive she wants to win this game.
Benitez steps into a pull-up. It won't go. Fighting for it, it's Matthews, and she is fouled. That time, Matthews just using all of her muscle to get it away from Abby Miser, and then to draw the foul there. 1:23 to go in the third quarter. I believe they get Miser for the foul. Here's Michaela Rodriguez. Left side. Wants a screen from Matthews. She gets it. Goes back right side. Augustine, a triple. A healthy one at that. It's short. Last touch by Hightstown. It'll stay with the Red Hawks.
If you notice, a lot of the shooters right now are shooting from that gray line, which is actually not a high school line. A lot of times when you play on floors with extra lines, kids just hover around there for some odd reason.
Here's Claire King off the inbounds. A dish to Hall. She lets it fly and nets it.
Good mid-range jump shot by number 34.
She's got some great touch for a forward especially, and that time knocking it down from about 16 feet. Nagel lets it fly. This one on the way. A little too strong. Miser's there. Second chance, short. Still loose. Her third chance, it's good.
Second chance points has been a point of emphasis for the Rams in the third quarter here.
First points of the second half for Miser. She's got 14. Hightstown by 5 again. Final seconds here in the third quarter. Corner, Matthews with it. Glasser-Hyman on her. It's been the matchup of the night. Matthews goes baseline. She's fouled on the floor.
Great rip and drive by the junior forward.
6th team foul against Hightstown.
I don't know about you guys, but just
fourth team foul.
So surprising how Matthews has been so quiet in this game. Whether it's credit to the Rams defensively, but she just hasn't seemed like herself today. I don't know what it is. I can't really pinpoint it, but she hasn't really gotten involved too heavily on the offense.
Claire King will drive baseline, evades a defender, puts it up. It's short. Miser with a board. Hightstown has it. It's Glasser-Hyman. Final seconds here. 10 seconds and counting. Clears the timeline. Last shot opportunity here for Hightstown. Corner. Nagel. A long two won't go. Second chance. Batted out. Final shot. No.
I love to end the quarter how Kyla was unselfish enough to find a teammate in the corner for the last shot of the quarter.
It seems like her head has always been up in this contest, Don, and she's done a really nice job finding her teammates and really been the perfect amount of aggressive and selective in terms of when to shoot and when to give it up to the open teammate. She's done a great job to this point. Hightstown just 8 minutes away from their first trip to the Mercer County Tournament Finals in 35 years. 8 minutes to go. We'll be right back on the WBCB Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools.
1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. And we can't forget about the Italian People's Bakery, proud to support today's contest on WBCB. You can visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell the homemade bread made daily or have them cater your next party or affair. Visit them once again, 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Fourth quarter underway. Rams start with it. It's a Glasser-Hyman triple on the way. It's blocked and brought in by Hall. Up ahead pass. Matthews hauls it in. Here she comes into the lane.
Catch.
A tremendous catch and a great finish. She was left all alone that time. Matthews with 6. Deficit cut to 3 for Pennington. Hightstown looking for an answer. It's Sworn on the low block. It's not there. Second chance from Mercer. She's fouled. Abby Mercer, a dominant rebound for Hightstown. She's been all over the glass tonight. Second and third chance opportunities for the Rams left and right, and earning this trip to the charity stripe, to say the least. Can't get the first. She's got 14. And the second goes. Hakkinen comes in for Claire King. Pennington making a substitution, trailing by 4, 7:27 to go here in the fourth. Matthews will inbound. Up ahead, it's Augustine. Augustine with a big second quarter, held scoreless in the third. She's trying to get busy here. Rodriguez looking for Matthews. Doesn't get it to her. She'll step into one. It's a triple attempt. No. Rebound by Sworn. This is Glasser-Hyman. Benitez well beyond the three-point line. Gets it back. Skip pass. Corner. Nagel. Down low. Sworn. Up and under. Move. It won't go. Rebound brought in by Gabby Hall. This is Rodriguez. Pass inside, batted out. Hall puts her head down, can't get it to go. Loose, Hakkinen. Her try at 3, no. Last touch by Pennington. It's going to go back with Hightstown. And the defensive effort, we mentioned it in the third quarter, but carrying over here in the fourth, gentlemen. It's been impressive to watch here from Hightstown.
And I believe the Rams boys basketball team over there really enjoyed that air ball.
They're having some fun.
They won't be having fun at practice tonight, I know that.
Nagel steps into a long 2 and hits.
First bucket for the sophomore swing forward.
Rodriguez looking for a response. The drive, the right-handed floater, no. Loose, Matthews tight roping the baseline. Out, Rodriguez's 3, yes.
I swear to you, every time you give up an offensive rebound, something bad is going to happen for you. Could be a foul, could be a wide open shot, whatever it is. I've always found it that way.
The vision on display from Glasser-Hyman to Nagel. It won't go. Second chance, Benitez. Mercer, no. And a foul is called.
Not sure if I agree with that one there, Mike. Thought 34 had some good position on Penelope.
Yeah, they're going to get Gabby Hall here for a push-off, and seemed like just some good, clean boxing out that time from both of the low-post players. Nonetheless, Hightstown gets it under their own basket.
I mean, I think all 4 of the forwards in this game right now have been battling just like that, and not many fouls have been called.
Matthews comes up with a steal. Her pass up ahead, corner, Augustine, jab step, floater. Yep.
Good decision there to not settle for a contested 3. Drove it right past Kyla to the rim.
12 points for Augustine, her first of the second half. Approaching the 5-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Nagel's triple on the way. No, it's loose. Sworn with a board, goes back up, and it's brought in by Hakkinen. Matthews up ahead. Corner, Augustine, baseline drive, the left hand, no. Fought off contact that time, and the whistles were silent. Timeout taken. Jenna Marcus wants to talk some things over with Hightstown.
Great timeout by the Rams head coach, Jenna Marcus. Settle her girls down. Hopefully set up a nice play here.
Hightstown with a slim advantage by 1. Nick Gallagher, what do you think the Rams are talking about during this timeout?
Well, they got to get back in this game. They were kind of having a nice third quarter there and really controlling the pace of the play here. You got to get that back here in the home stretch of the fourth here. It's still anybody's game, and you really got to count every possession here. You got to limit turnovers. You got to clamp down on defense, get the the offense of Pennington earlier, and kind of keep playing good defense. They've played a great game to this point. They're in this game. You just can't let this one slip away.
Redhawks back out on the floor after the timeout. Final words from Coach Marcus to her Rams squad. 4 minutes, 53 seconds separating them from their first Mercer County Tournament Finals appearance in 35 long years. Don, when you hear that, what does it mean for the school if they're able to pull this one out today?
I think it would mean the world. I think, honestly, right now, girls basketball has been on the upswing with Coach Marcus now at the helm. This is her 3rd season with us, and she's done a tremendous job, and each year they've gotten better. And they deserve to play for the final tomorrow.
Miser's tough turnaround over 2. It won't go. She gets the ball back, however, still fighting through it, and Matthews comes up with a steal. In transition, here come the Redhawks. It's loose. Handsy defense. Augustine gets it back. Hall fighting through. Corner, Claire King.
Great timeout.
And a timeout taken, I believe.
Yeah.
Carmen Cook taking a timeout here for Pennington. Down by 1, wanting to maybe take a new set, a new approach here with this Hightstown defense. They've gotten a lot of hands on passes and bounce passes, loose balls left and right.
I think that timeout right there was one of those, I think we're going to turn it over. I'm not sure. Let's take one just in case.
Right. And a pretty nice time to remind the folks here today that the Trentonian will be covering all of these games. We saw Kyle Franco down here from the Trentonian. Nick Gallagher and myself were going down to the scores table to get today's starting lineups for game 1 of 4 here on the WBCB Sports Network. Keith Noonan and Rich Fisher coming up next. It'll be Ewing and Notre Dame, the boys, tipping off next. And all day you can get locked in. Stay locked in with us right here on WBCB, your home for the Mercer County Tournament. Boys and girls all day long. And this is the best time of year here at WBCB. If you ask anybody around the station, around the network, they really look forward to this time of year. You've heard of March Madness? Well, this is the February frenzy. Teams hitting their stride at a good time. Playoff basketball, state playoffs on the line as well in a couple weeks. It truly does not get any better than this.
I like that wordplay you used there.
I was going to say, yeah, we need to trademark that.
We're gonna get that going, guys. We will. I'm working on it. We're
don't
trying
let
to get
Fish
there.
hear that, though. He might steal it.
He might. Fish is a big alliteration guy. Inside pass stolen by Nagel. Hightstown gets it back. Big time turnover forced by the Rams defense.
Rodriguez threw it right to her. I don't know what she saw there.
Benitez and Glasser-Hyman working the point up high. Too high offense for Hightstown as they go inside to Miser. The turnaround, you bet. All day long for Abby Miser. She's got 3 here in the fourth quarter as Hightstown goes back up by 3.
Great patience by the Rams out of the timeout to work it, find the right spots, and find their junior forward in the paint.
Rodriguez forcing the issue. The drive, muscles it up, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Miser taking some tough contact that time, a little slow to get up there. She seems to be okay.
Yeah, both her knees crashed into the hardwood there.
First attempt from Rodriguez is good.
I have to say, Pennington's been pretty good from the foul line today, Mike. Let's keep that in mind down the stretch.
Definitely something to watch for in crunch time. Valuable points at the charity stripe. 2 for 2 that time is Rodriguez. And they're back down by 1. Under 4 to go here in the fourth quarter. Glasser-Hyman to Benitez. Down low, all alone, it's Nagel, it's good.
Great pass.
Caitlin Nagel with 4, all coming in the fourth quarter, and a big-time turnover is forced. Hightstown gets it back, 3:27 to go, up by 3.
Just a mental mistake there on the inbound by Pennington, costly here.
Glasser-Hyman puts it up, it's good.
She almost froze in midair and still tried to put up a shot. Literally frozen in time there.
24 for Kyla. Rodriguez looking for Matthews down low. Puts it up. No. Rebound by Sworn. It's Glasser-Hyman. 3 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Hightstown by 5.
At this point, the Rams in the driving seat, right? We don't need to push anything. We don't need to force the issue. Work it around. Work for the best shot possible as we now turn it over.
Just as you say that, a risky pass. It's a turnover. Matthews gets to the lane, and she's fouled. I believe this will be a shooting foul.
Not a bad foul, guys, there in that situation. Kyla just trying to be aggressive on Morgan there, trying to prevent anything, make her earn it at the line.
Tough. Maybe could have been a jump ball there. A lot of hands in the area. Referees probably got it right. So they think.
Matthews gets free throw number 1 to go that time. But guys, let's talk a little bit here about Kyla Glasser-Hyman. I mean, the leading scorer in this game and tasked with the other team's leading scorer, another 1,000-point scorer for their program, and just getting it done on both sides of the floor, limiting Morgan Matthews still in single digits here in the fourth quarter. It's been all around just impressive what she has done here this afternoon for the Rams. Corner, it's Nagel with it as Glasser-Hyman gets it back. A triple on the way, short. Rebound by Mercer, second chance. You bet.
I think the Rams' best offense tonight has been putting that ball on the rim and Abby Mercer going to get it.
Mercer can do no wrong inside. 18 points for Abby Mercer. That pass deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Redhawks. As the fans continue to file in here to Cure Insurance Arena. An afternoon filled with basketball here on WBCB. Claire King inbounds to Matthews. Well beyond the three-point arc. Glasser-Hyman out on her. Matthews goes to work, gets in the middle, puts it up in traffic. It's stripped. Glasser-Hyman into the front court. She goes up and she's fouled.
Great drive.
The veteran IQ on display that time for Kyla Glasser-Hyman, forcing the issue and forcing the ref's hand and a trip to the line for 2.
I mean, she's been aggressive, Mike, since the opening tip-off. Really has progressed nicely in this game, been all over the place defensively. A huge third quarter from her, and she's really answered the bell and kind of put the team on her back to really will this Hightstown team forward here today.
That's the first as Mercer goes over to the bench to get something from her coach real quick.
I believe when she fell, she scraped her knee on the floor. If I were a betting man.
It's a great observation there by Don DeLeo. Under 2 to go. Glasser-Hyman perfect. Rams by 7. King stepping into a triple and hitting.
Just when you think they're down.
Yeah.
Down but not out. Redhawks down by 4, under 2 to go.
A lot of time left though, Mike.
A whole lot of basketball left. It's Glasser-Hyman, gets in the middle, left alone, and good.
How do you give her that much space, guys, on that one? She took full advantage of that one, attack good.
I think they should guard her. She's been pretty good today.
Claire King to Augustine. Gets a screen. A healthy 3. Short. Batted out. Brought in by Benitez. Rams have it, and they can take their time here. Up by 6 as we approach the minute mark here in the fourth quarter. The Rams can smell it. their first trip to the Mercer County Tournament Finals in 35 years. A minute to go here in regulation. Up by 6. It's Glasser-Hyman toying with Rodriguez. Gets a screen, a hard one at that from Miser. Inside to Miser. Right elbow extended, corner Nagel. Rams content, just taking seconds off the clock here. The Rams faithful getting to their feet. And a foul is called as Kyla Glasser-Hyman gets ready to head to the charity stripe. Redhawks will need one more to get into the penalty.
I believe the boys' basketball team is issuing that they cannot guard her.
Valid argument tonight from your boys, Don. I mean, what has Kyla done wrong? She really has done no wrong tonight. An absolutely outstanding game. And if we had Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game honors to give, it'd be a no-brainer tonight. She deserves the honors.
Listen, you win with your seniors. Kyla's been here last year. As Nick said, they lost last year in the semifinals. She would not be denied today.
Can't get free throw number 2. It's batted out and brought in. This is King. Head full of steam into the front court. Rodriguez can't handle the pass. It's going to go back with Hightstown. 7-point advantage, under 40 seconds to go. Rams just got to take care of the ball here. Rodriguez tried to foul. They didn't call it. Augustine does this time. And that'll send Glasser-Hyman to the stripe.
You have to make the argument, Mike, that Kyla may be one of the best girls basketball players to ever play at Hightstown in her career.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, she's second all-time scoring for either program. That in itself, I think, speaks for itself.
And remember, she missed almost all of her sophomore year.
Truly remarkable what she's done last season, even this year, especially a senior year. You mentioned the chip on her shoulder, having come into this arena feeling the agony of defeat in such a valuable and meaningful game. And tonight, doing everything in her power to earn a trip for her girls and her squad to the Mercer County Tournament Championship. Storybook stuff. As Matthews' last-second efforts here from Pennington, as it's starting to get a little chippy down there, some extracurriculars on the floor. .30-point performance tonight for Kyla Glasser-Hyman. And I believe they're going to call a foul here for Penelope Sworn to go to the line and shoot a couple of free throws. Up by 8 are the Rams. 24 seconds to go. Shot clock is unplugged, the non-existent shot clock.
We need one of those in Jersey.
I've heard this debate being brought about multiple times. Both we cover Pennsylvania and New Jersey basketball. There's a couple coaches in Pennsylvania that have really motioned for the shot clock to be added to the game, and it's clear, Don DeLeo, you think as well that they should add it to the Jersey game too. I
mean, listen, if we want our athletes to be ready to play at the next level, why wouldn't we be preparing them for a shot clock?
It's a great point. Penelope Sworn nets both that time. Largest lead of the night for the Rams. A healthy triple on the way from King. Hard off back iron. Matthews, the second chance, will go. She's got 6 here in the fourth quarter. Into Benitez, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line.
You said 35 years, Mike?
35 years, Don.
I think that's about to change. I'm excited for these girls.
That's got to be a great feeling for the Rams community, the Ramily, as you mentioned earlier in today's broadcast. I like that play on words. That's cool. That's cool.
Hey, that's trademark. Don't use that.
You guys have T-shirts with that on it?
We're working on it.
That'd be cool. Your student section should have that.
We're actually going to get koozies with that too, Ramily on it. We're working the whole thing in production. We'll figure it out.
Big brand deal coming for Hightstown.
NILs.
First one from Benitez is good. Second is short. Brought in by Sworn. It's still loose. Benitez has it. Penelope Sworn for 2.
Oh, now they're just pouring it on.
And that will do it. For the first time in 35 years, the Hightstown Lady Rams earn a trip to the Mercer County Tournament Championship. The final, Hightstown 68, Pennington 57. What a game, Nick Gallagher.
What a game. It was close for 3 quarters. We knew the difference was going to be one of these 1,000-point scores today. Kyla Glasser-Hyman, 30-point performance to will the Rams into the championship game. Impressive. 24 minutes of basketball. It was a ton of fun. We got 3 more games to go still.
We're just getting started here on the WBCB Sports Network. We'd like to thank all of the sponsors who made today's broadcast possible. The New Jersey Education Association, the Capital Health System, the Revere Restaurant, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Team Toyota, the Trentonian, the Italian People's Bakery, Hyundai of Trenton, Mako of Ewing, and Saul Funeral Homes, all proud to sponsor today's contest here on WBCB. The Hightstown Rams advance to Thursday night's championship. That game will be at 5 o'clock. We'll talk to you in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere here on WBCB. For my broadcast partner, Nick Gallagher and Don DeLeo, my name is Mike Warren, saying have a great afternoon and enjoy the rest of today's games, everybody.